welcome back to my vlog. I know I don't usually vlog at night, but I've been meaning to do a 5 to 9 routine for a while. Oh no, Jesus. And as you know, agency's work is unpredictable, but since it's been pretty chill at the office lately, oh, so sorry. I thought I would do I would vlog this week. So yeah. You okay na, Jandy? Oh, you're okay? Okay, fine. You can go. As you saw earlier, I just had a meeting with my friend Ifina, who you may know is my client slash partner in creating a book together last year. And we just had a meeting to kind of update that whole project soon. Stay tuned for that. I don't really know what I'm planning for the rest of the week. I have some things that I want to do, some things in mind. I think I want to open a commission to prepare for the festive season. I also want to start maybe, like sketching for my Patreon wallpaper, which will hopefully already be uploaded by the time this video is up. So you'll be able to see that at the end of the video. And then, I don't know, I think I want to do some product shop preps. I want to prep my product to be test printed sometime this week. So stay tuned for that as well. I might do that during the day and update you at night. I wasn't sure if I was going to vlog this week after all, because I'm actually going through something right now that I'm not going to talk about. But because I'm not going to talk about it, I'm just going to journal it, which is what I'm going to do now. So I think that's how I'm going to end the night. See you tomorrow.
you mad at me? Are you mad at me? Ano, Betty? You're so very pretty. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Okay, you can go now.
Hi guys, I thought I'd do it a little differently today. As you saw, I did all the activities first, and then now I tell you what I did, okay? Just to shake it up a little bit. So, as you saw, I spent today making some sample art for my commission. As I mentioned yesterday, I'm planning on opening a commission for the festive season. I thought I'd start early, starting in November, so that by the time December rolls around and people start to like send greeting cards or whatever they need for the holiday, they will already get the illustration. Hopefully, I don't know, I'm like fingers crossed a lot of people would be interested. But if you are interested, you can always just hit me up on my Instagram. Hopefully by the time this video is up, the commission poster is up. I will link to that down below. At this moment, the sample art is not finished yet. I feel like I probably will continue it tomorrow. I'm not sure if you're gonna see it. So that's what I did today. I feel like compared to other 5 to 9 vlogs, mine isn't very exciting because technically I finish work at 6 at the earliest, but it's very, very rare that we finish at 6 on the clock. Usually around 7 is a good bet. I tend to reach home at 8 at the earliest. So not 5 to 9, but I guess 8 to 12? Yeah, something like that. So I don't really get to do a lot of activities, just enough to be productive. Anyway, my plan after this is to get ready for bed, obviously, but also I think I'm going to journal again. And with that, that's my cue to sign off. Good night, see you tomorrow. Hi guys, welcome to day 3 of this vlog. Can't believe it's been 3 days already. It's insane when you think about it. I didn't really think I was going to follow through with it all, because well, I don't know, my office can be pretty unpredictable, but thankfully this week has been pretty smooth. So much so that I managed to catch up on creating the sample illustration for my commission announcement earlier at the office. So I've already finished that today. Well, one of them anyway. I'm going to put up the illustration here so that you can have a better look instead of just like showing it on my iPad. It's probably gonna look really bad. And then there's another one that I want to do, but I think I'm going to leave that for the weekend because I did well. Why not just like take it easy for once? And I thought we could have a little chat. I've been feeling better today, as I've probably mentioned a couple of times on this vlog. I am currently going through something really personal that kind of put me in a bad place, but as the days go by, I start to get better and feel better. And you may notice that I've been journaling a lot. It has really helped me work out my feelings and, figure out the best course of action or the best way to cope for me. So yeah, as a person, I am actually kind of a control freak. I'm like a really huge control freak. I used to be worse, so much worse. Like I used to be very neurotic about things that I want to do. They need to happen exactly as I envision it. If they don't, I get so stressed out. It's kind of eating me up. And especially for things like well, I didn't used to vlog very much, so I guess I was pretty neurotic about that too, but before that, my blog as well was it. A lot of friendships and my past relationship were kind of put to the test because of my blog a lot. But I've gotten better over the years to really distinguish between what I can and can't control, and I have learned to be more accepting of things that are beyond my control. But I feel like this week, that whole concept is put to the ultimate test. If my life is a video game, I feel like this week is sort of kind of leading up to fighting the boss almost. But I'm not sure what winning actually looks like, if that makes sense. It's basically something I've always wanted my whole life, and it's not up to me whether or not it is achievable. Unfortunately, I feel like there's a good chance it won't ever happen, and I just need to know, because it's beyond my control, right? So there's nothing I can do to change the outcome. So the only thing I can control, the only thing I can even try to do is navigate around how I feel about it, navigate around the fact that it may never happen, and how I am going to deal with it, and honestly, it's been such a process. I guess there's a bit of grief in there, and as I think everyone who's ever been through grief would know, grief is not a linear process. Like, okay, maybe now I feel okay, maybe now I feel accepting, but there's a good chance that there's still some traces of denial there, and maybe at some point I will get angry again, try to bargain again, at all those things. So for now, I'm trying to cope with it, and again, journaling has really helped me, which is something that I'm gonna do after this as well. I don't know, it's been really a really tough week. It may not look it from the outside. And speaking of journaling, I wouldn't say I'm not like a huge believer of journaling, but I believe that journaling is not something that everyone has to do every day. For me personally, I feel like I pour a lot of my feelings and a lot of my emotions and thoughts out to like my partner or like my friends or whoever. Like, I'm not very shy about expressing my feelings. So there's really not much else I could or should write about except to repeat all those things, all that process. And for me, when that happens, I tend to fixate on that because I just repeat the process. And that is the opposite of what journaling should do for you. I guess I feel like journaling is more effective for people who tend to repress their emotions and tend to deny their feelings, to kind of work through whatever they're going through. And so when I'm feeling particularly down, particularly trapped, or particularly lost, I guess, is when I tend to journal. So I don't do it like regularly. I don't do it even particularly frequently. I just really do it pretty randomly and write in whatever kind of notebook I have. As you probably saw in earlier footages, I journal in this notebook. You may also remember this notebook as as the notebook where I wrote my plan for the Patreon downloadable, and honestly for my shop, and also even when to take the time off work this year, etc. It's really just an idea book where I put in every thought and I guess now feelings and process whatsoever. Because it's a really nice book. I got it from a local press printer. So I think tonight I'm going to journal and maybe watch some Netflix and maybe catch up on my reading. Oh, by the way, I don't think I've ever shared about my reading. I actually have like 2 books I'm currently reading. What I'm loving at the moment but I only read it at home because it's super big. This really interesting book called Bring the Noise by Simon Reynolds. Simon Reynolds, as I believe, is a music journalist who's been, I guess, been a music journalist for decades, and this is just like 20 years of his career. It focuses mainly on like hip hop and indie rock, and this is also like my mission to understand music more, because as you know, my current office has a lot of musicians. But what I'm currently reading like on the go is actually a book I borrowed from my office friend. It is called Disobedient Bodies by Emma Dabiri. It is actually like a really small book. It's a discourse on how we as a society, and in particular women, think of bodies in general, and I guess particularly our own. And it doesn't try to be like body positive. It kind of picks apart at this whole idea of beauty as a denominating factor to put value in physicality. Okay, there are all sorts of bodies and all sorts of people. Why do we put so much value in beauty at all? You know, like why is beauty the number one thing that we always think about, that we always kind of spend time on, when there's so many ways to look at bodies other than just beauty, or that beauty is not something that is determined mainly by the physical features. Yeah, thank you so much guys for letting me rant today. Word vomit basically. It's been kind of nice doing this vlog. It's helped me be more productive and force me to just keep on keeping on in the midst of my own internal turmoil. So if you're still here, if you're still watching this, thank you so much. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, we're actually having a very late Halloween party tomorrow at work. It's probably going to be in my 5 to 9 situation. The last time it happened, it went on for well past midnight as I remember it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try to figure out what my costume is going to be now, and then I'm gonna watch something. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. So I just got home, guys. It was a pretty fun belated Halloween bash. I'm so surprised that everyone put such an effort, even people who said they weren't making an effort. It's insane. 'Cause I really just reused an old costume from my blog. So there's that. I guess this is the get unready with me part of the vlog. I don't think I've ever done this before. This is my makeup. Let's have a moment of appreciation for it before I take it off. I also have some photos, so I'm good. For someone who claims to love Halloween, I somehow never really enjoy it at the moment, you know? Like, I like thinking about the costume, I like putting it on and everything. But when there's a party going on, I feel like I'm always pretty repelled by the idea. Like I don't really care about the party, even though technically, especially when you're an adult, the party is where Halloween is at. So, I mean, what is even the point of Halloween without showing off your costume, right? And I guess it is belated, and maybe that's why I'm not as excited about it. It's also possible that Halloween somehow always kind of falls at like the wrong time in my life. Like I remember the last Halloween party-ish in my previous office was held when I had a lot of deadlines. I was super pissed about the whole thing, mainly because because I didn't have any brain space to think about costumes and such, you know? But anyway, it was nice. I quite liked my costume, even though it wasn't original. No, it was original. Even though it wasn't new. I like looking at other people's costumes, and I love seeing them perform as these characters. It was fun. But now I'm so tired. And I just want to shower after this. Also, my cat Bobon hasn't come home. This isn't like a regular occurrence, but also not something that's never happened before. So either I probably will look for her after I shower, or wait for her to just come home tomorrow or like the following day or something. But that's my 5 to 9 today. I don't know if that counts, because technically this was like an office thing, but it's like 10 or 10:30 by now. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just spend the rest of the evening maybe like reading or watching something, just like relax, because it's been such a long week, like on a personal level. Work-wise, it's been really nice, and yeah, I'm looking forward for the weekend. I don't know if I should vlog that too, we shall see. But I will probably continue this on Monday. We'll see. Okay. Hi guys, just popping in to say thank you so much for watching this vlog. I know I've been droning on for long enough, so I'm not going to keep you for much longer. I'm just drawing the Patreon wallpaper for this month here, and you'll get to see the finished product here. I'll leave a link to that down below, obviously, so you can download it if you want and become a member of my Patreon if there's something you're interested in. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been entertaining for you and there's something you can take away from it. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye!